And then you fast forward to the next year, WrestleMania 28, and they decide to up the ante a little bit. Now you got Shawn Michaels back on TV during the build to this thing. Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker were getting into it, much like they were getting into it here currently in 2018, setting up whatever they're going to be doing in the future. It was very much like that. So this year at WrestleMania, man, they really went all out. Not only was Shawn Michaels going to be the special guest referee for The Undertaker and Triple H rematch, but the match was going to take place inside a Hell in the Cell. Holy shit. And this match also goes down as one of my favorites in WrestleMania history. No, Bret Hart, I'm sorry. As much as I love you, this was not a 4 out of 10. I think the rating system has to be a little different than just judging the in-ring work. It has to be about the story. It has to be about the drama, the ups and downs, the ride that the guys are taking you on, you know, the atmosphere, the stage that you're on, the whole thing I thought was just amazing. And here it is 4 years in a row, and The Undertaker is just having barn burner fucking WrestleMania matches. And now they're in the Hell in the Cell. You got Shawn Michaels in there, and this thing was just all over the place. My God, was this good. You even had Shawn Michaels getting involved near the end. The spot where he super kicked The Undertaker and he turned right into a pedigree from Triple H, and then he went to count the 1, 2, 3, and The Undertaker kicked out, and Shawn Michaels literally is in disbelief and sitting in the corner like chewing on his nails, literally about to freak out over what's going on. It was just such an amazing ride. You know, they're locked in the cage together. It's like these three guys are just working out their differences. To me, I thought that this match felt more like a triple threat match than anything else, because Shawn was getting really physical in this match, and it literally felt like these three guys had an issue with each other, and WWE was like, go in that cage and work it out. Just one of you has to wear a referee shirt because technically you're retired. That's kind of what it felt like to me, but I really, really loved this match, and it was the same thing. It was like Triple H was dominating The Undertaker for most of the match, but eventually this time, instead of The Undertaker locking in a lucky submission, he actually rises up and winds up beating the shit out of Triple H, where Triple H is the one that's asking for his execution, and The Undertaker nails him with a tombstone, and Shawn counts the 1, 2, 3. And then all three guys are pretty much spent, especially Triple H and Undertaker, and they start to raise the cage, and Shawn stays with both guys. He sits with them, helps them both up in a very touching kind of moment, what WWE dubbed at that time as the end of an era match. The three guys walk away together, arm in arm, and it was just, you know, I don't like to see that all the time. You know, I don't like to see the love too much, you know, in matches, especially when two guys just got done trying to kill each other. But, you know, for a fan, an old school fan like myself that watched these guys since the beginning, that was a special moment for me, and I loved it. And I don't know why, for the life of me, Bret Hart said that match was only a 4 out of 10 when it goes down as one of the most memorable in WrestleMania history. I mean, it really does. So I got to give a lot of credit to Triple H, because after Undertaker wrestled Shawn Michaels at 25 and 26 in two of the most amazing matches in wrestling history, he's got to follow that with 2 matches with Taker on his own, and he did himself proud. I mean, those 2 matches that he had with Undertaker, I think, were as good as they could have possibly been. And it marks 3 WrestleMania matches for Triple H and The Undertaker, and Undertaker won all 3. So like I said, it's pretty fitting that we've got the Super Showdown coming up in Australia. Taker and Triple H are going to be at it again. We're going to see if Triple H can finally get a win back here on a big stage, and then we're probably going to have something involving Shawn Michaels moving in to the end of the year and into WrestleMania 35 in 2019. But whatever these guys wind up doing in the future, I hope, and I don't think they will, but I really hope that whatever they do doesn't tarnish all of the wonderful, historic, legendary, great moments that we saw here in these past 4 WrestleManias.